friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today for this yoga flow that's going to help improve your posture. So it's a well-known fact that our modern day sedentary lifestyles are wreaking havoc on our bodies, and particularly the way we hold ourselves and our posture, causing this array of issues that we do not want or do not need. So this yoga flow is going to be absolutely great for helping to strengthen and stretch out and mobilise the spine to make sure that you're not only as healthy as you can be, but also that your posture is in tip-top condition. So without further ado, go ahead, grab yourself a mat. If you have some blocks, then you can bring them along. However, they're not essential, so don't worry too much. And I will see you on your mat. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started in a comfortable, easy seat. So just take a moment to bring yourself to your mat, get set up, make yourself nice and comfortable. And as you arrive, just make sure that you're bringing your awareness into the spine, creating space between those vertebrae, picking up the ribs away from your hips, creating space across the chest as you gently roll the shoulders down and back, and just placing the backs of the hands over the knees, palms to the sky, in this essence of surrender. Maybe you're softening the gaze or closing the eyes and just giving yourself a moment just to drop into your awareness, your body here on your mat. And we'll just begin today's class by taking 3 nice cleansing, clearing breaths. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, just to clear the space and the energy and allow us to really be here present with ourselves and our practice today. So when you're ready, nice deep breath in through the nose, and an exhale, side out, let it all go. And again, in through the nose, and an exhale, side out, let it all go. One more deep breath in, exhale, let it all go. So just continue with the breath, gentle flow breath, in and out through the nose, just taking a moment just to bring your awareness into your body. Notice anywhere where you're holding on to tension or contracting, and just sending that softness, finding that softness in your body, space, soften your frown, release your jaw, unclench your teeth. And just take a moment just to breathe into this space, allowing yourself to be completely present with you and your practice here today. Okay, let's just bring in some gentle movement. So on your next inhale, I just want you to gently bring your head back in space, chin points towards the ceiling. Just be careful not to shrug or crunch the shoulders up into the neck as you go back. Nice and slow and sleepy. And then exhale. Again, slowly roll the chin down into the chest. Really nice. On your next inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale, chin to the chest. Just take a gentle pause here. Take your fingers, interlink them at the back of the head and press the palms just behind the head. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just gently rounding through the spine, chin to the chest. Soften the crown of the head down towards the mat. Follow with the elbows. And just create this space across just the very top of the shoulders and the neck here, releasing any tension. Just breathing nice and deep into this, 2 breaths. Really nice, 1 more deep breath. And when you're ready, lead with the crown of the head, gently lift up, open the elbows wide, lift the heart space, the chin, just take a stretch. Reach those elbows back in space, hug the ribs up and in. Exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to keep the fingers interlinked, press the palms towards the sky. So pressing the palms towards the sky, take a nice big stretch. And when you're ready, on your exhale, a gentle bend towards the left. side bend. Inhale back to centre, and then a gentle bend towards the right through that exhale. Inhale back to centre. Recommit that connection with the fingers. Then I want you to flip the palms towards the head. You're going to round through the spine, open the shoulder blades, just bring the hands down in front, chin towards the chest, squeeze the belly button in. And again, inhale as you lift, flip the palms, recommit, push them towards the sky. And then exhale, flipping the palms, rounding back through the spine, separate the shoulder blades, chin into the chest, hug the belly button in. Just one more, just like that. Inhale as you lift, flipping the palms, push towards the sky. And then exhale, palms the other way. As you round through, chin into the chest, separate the shoulder blades, belly button in towards the spine. Okay, and just lifting up neutral here, pick up the head. I want you to bring the elbows out to the side so they're just in line with the chest space. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to twist from the mid-spine, so keeping the hips still, we're going to twist to the right. So let's take a reset breath to start. And then when you're ready, next inhale. And on the next exhale, just twisting towards your right, just on that mid-spine. Beautiful. Inhale back to centre. Take it to the left on the exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to centre, and again, last time to the left. And inhale back to centre. Beautiful. Separate the hands, take the palms down the side of the body. Press into your right palm to the side. On the inhale, stretch and reach left fingertips to the back of your mat. Chin in towards the chest. Root down through your left sit bones. We're breathing here just for a nice breath in and out. Really nice. Take one more inhale. Then on the exhale, we're going to drop as we round forward. Drop that left shoulder towards the right knee. So rounding forward, exhale. Inhale, round back through the left shoulder, open up. Let's repeat that twice more. Exhaling, rounding forward. Beautiful twisting sensation through the spine. Inhale, open. Last time, exhale, round forward. And inhale, open, take a breath here. And when you're ready, lifting back up to centre, pressing the weight now into the left palm. And inhale, stretch and reach over, right fingertips to the top of the mat. Chin in towards your right armpit, root down through the right sits bone, take a breath. Okay, preparing for our little twist. Take an inhale. On your exhale, rounding forward, that right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, roll back. Through the right shoulder, open. Really nice. Two more. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, open. Last time. Exhale, round forward. And inhale, open. Ooh, I feel that. Take a nice big stretch. And come back to centre. Well done, guys. Okay, so let's take ourselves towards the back of the mat. Knees hip distance apart. Settle your bottom down towards your heels. Outstretch and reach the fingertips ahead of you. Melt the torso down. Just take a gentle child's pose just for a moment. Nice deep breaths in and out. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale, just rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you lift up, just make yourself comfortable. On your inhale, sweep the fingertips towards the sky, press the palms to touch, hug the ribs up and in. Bend through the elbows as you reach the hands behind the head. Really nice. And then inhale, reach those fingertips back towards the sky. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, interlink your fingers, make a fist-like shape, and then push that fist down towards the mat. Open up through that chest. Hug those ribs up and in, take a breath. Beautiful. Okay, you can either stay here if you'd like to go a little bit further. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips, torso meets the thighs. Crown of the head melts down towards the mat. And you reach and extend that fist towards the sky. Don't worry too much if the fist isn't closed or it's not making it too far ahead. That's fine, just meet yourself where you're at. Just take a breath wherever you are. And when you're ready to lift up, just release the palms towards the bottom. And we're going to extend the fingertips ahead of us. So we're in a childlike pose again. Beautiful. So press into the palms. Round through the vertebrae as you bring yourself into tabletop position. So we're going to take ourselves through a moving cat and cow combo. So just as a quick demonstration, we're going to start back with the bottom back to the heels. As we inhale, we round the shoulders towards the sky. We release the belly button down to the mat, pull through the chest and the chin into our cow pose. As we exhale, we're going to round the shoulders into cat, suck the belly button in and send the bottom back to the heels into child's pose. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 times. So let's take a reset breath, child's pose. Really nice. Okay, when you're ready, press through the palms, inhaling, rounding through the spine. Arriving into cat, drop that belly button down, pull through the chest, the chin look forward. Exhaling, rounding shoulder blades up, chin into the chest, hug the belly button in, send the bottom back to the heels. Well done, exhale. Inhale again, rounding through. Belly button down, pull through the chest, look forward. Exhaling, shoulder blades to the sky, chin into the chest and the bottom back. One more time, beautiful. Such a nice way to warm up the spine. It feels really nice. You've got that little bit of movement there as well. Exhale, settle back, bottom to the heels. On the next inhale, round through the spine. Bring yourself into tabletop. Pressing into your left palm underneath the left shoulder. On your inhale, reach your right fingertips all the way to the sky. Open up through that chest. And when you're ready, exhaling, take your right palm underneath your left armpit. Bend through the left elbow and release the right shoulder, right side of the face to the mat. Extend your fingertips towards the top of the mat. So just to thread the needle. Keep that bottom lifted, press into the tops of the feet. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. So just taking a moment just to connect to the breath, journeying through your body, noticing where you're holding any little bits of tension, release, you find that space. Just allow yourself to enjoy your sensations. Well done. Let's do 2 last breaths. One more breath. Really nice. Okay, when you're ready, just sweep the left palm back underneath the left shoulder. We're going to push back up, lifting up, reach the right hand back towards the sky. Nice big stretch. And exhale, float the right palm down. Let's have a little wiggle through the hips. Just some nice circles through those hips, just alternate directions. Before we take it to the other side. So press into the right palm underneath right shoulder. On the inhale, sweep left fingertips towards the sky, open up through your chest. And then underneath the right armpit with the left hand, resting left shoulder to the mat, left side of the face, and reaching your right hand to the top of the mat. Again, just threading the needle. Squaring off the shoulders here, stacking the hips over the knees, press the tops of the toes into your mat. And again, just find your breath, connect to you, to your body, connect to your sensations, and just enjoy. Breathing nice and deep. And again, just bringing your awareness to those little parts of you that you're holding tension, you perhaps don't realise, and just bringing that softness in, whilst also keeping that awareness in your stability, trusting your body to hold you in this shape. Take one last breath when you're ready. And when you're ready, just bringing your right hand back underneath right shoulder. You're going to press back up And reach left fingertips to the sky. And close the left palm back down to the mat. Okay, so keeping the hips tucked over the knees, we're going to take a walk to the top of the mat with the fingertips. Going into puppy pose, take an inhale, look up. Use the breath as you exhale, just to press the chest down towards the mat. Forehead to follow. So this is such a nice stretch for the backs of the shoulders, also a good stretch for the spine. So just allow yourself to be here. Don't worry if you're not fully as expressed as I am. Just know that your body is exactly where it's meant to be. Just meet yourself where you're at. And if you're feeling like you're not feeling very strong, just using other parts of your body, so really grip on with those fingertips, press into the palms, pressing into the tops of the feet just to help support you here. And taking one more deep breath here. Beautiful, okay, when you're ready, press with the palm, just lift up. I want you to press down onto your forearms. Got a real itchy top of my nose there, my hair keeps tickling me, sorry. When you're ready, we're just going to shift the hip points forward, down onto the mat. We're coming into Sphinx pose. So Sphinx is one of my favourite postures. Really nice restorative posture for that spine extension. So take the feet mat distance apart, press into the toes, relax the glutes, pull through the torso, lift through that chest base, the gaze is forward. Got that letter L shape with the arms, the fingers are spread. Just make sure you're not dropping your chest down to the mat, you want that nice lift. You might feel a little pinching at the lower spine, that's absolutely fine as long as it's not pain. So just set yourself up, feel into what shape feels good to you. Just be mindful of that lift through the chest, close your eyes maybe or fixate your gaze. Just find your breath. Let's do 3 nice deep breaths here. Really nice. Take one more deep breath. Excellent. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to release the chest down towards the mat and just walk the feet slightly so they're in line with the hips. Okay, let me just move those blocks out there. I'm just going to make sure I've got enough room here as well. So we're going to do a bit of a combo. So this one, it does feel like a bit of a challenge, but it is so good. It's so good for building strength in our spine. So just stick with me and do what you can. So first of all, what we're going to do is just rest the forehead down to the mat with the chest, and we're going to reach the fingertips forward. So reach the fingertips ahead of you. And then I want you to lift your chest off the mat. So squeeze on the glutes ever so slightly. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to squeeze your elbows back in space. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, extend and reach the fingertips to the back of the mat. Keep the chest lifted while you're doing this. So exhale, bend back through the elbows. Inhale, reach forward. And again, exhale, reach the elbows back in space. And then inhale, extend the fingertips to the back of the mat. Let's go again. Exhale, bend the elbows, inhale, reach forward. That's it, let's keep going at your own pace. 3 more. Well done. That's 2. Last one. Reach those fingertips forward, just have a stretch. And then what I want you to do is sweep the palms behind you, reach the fingertips to the back of the mat and see if you can pick up the feet. So it's like you're taking up. Take a breath. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release back down. Just have a rest. Rest the right side of the face onto the mat. Maybe have a little wiggle through the hips. Hold in. Okay, so keeping the right side of the face onto the mat. Left palm underneath left shoulder. Extend your right arm out to the side. Press into the top of the hand, so into the palm. When you're ready, we're going to roll over onto the right side of the body. So you're pressing into the top of your right shoulder. Bend through the left knee and take the left ball of the foot just on that back side of the right leg. Just coming into a gentle shoulder stretch, the front of the chest and shoulder. Really nice. And one place that's generally quite overlooked when we're kind of stretching shoulders, so it's a really good stretch to come into. So take a couple breaths here. Well done, one more breath. And when you're ready, just gently roll back over onto the hip points and then draw the right hand underneath right shoulder. I'm going to take the stretch to the other side, so extend the left arm out, left side of the face onto the mat, and then gently rolling over onto those hip points. I just need to move my microphone back out of the way. I don't want to switch myself off. And when you're ready, bend that right knee and take the right ball of the foot just to rest behind the left leg. And again, just pressing into the left side, left front side of your shoulder. Perhaps have a bit of an external rotation here on this right knee, so you can perhaps feel a bit of a stretch here. And just take those nice breaths and enjoy. Shape can feel a little bit awkward sometimes, but once you arrive, you get yourself in the right position. It's really nice. Beautiful, one more breath. Excellent. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to come back over onto the tummy. So onto those hip points. Slide the palms down to the side of the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. When you're ready, we're going to press with the palm as we lift up. Roll over the knees, tuck under the toes. We're going to send the bottom high to the sky, downward facing dog. So finding our first down dog. So just making sure that your hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip distance apart. Maybe you've got a gentle bend in the knees if the hamstrings are tight. Make sure that you've got a nice flat back. So if you're kind of in this shape, it's quite common that people do this. Just take an inhale, and on the exhale, start to press your chest back towards your thumbs, not moving the hands or the feet. And just make sure your stance isn't too wide or too short. So taking a couple of breaths, maybe pedaling out through the legs. Downward dog is a great stretch, just an all body stretch, but it is a really good stretch for the spine. You can probably feel that. Excellent. Okay, taking one last breath here, down dog. Enjoy this stretch. Sometimes you can feel a little bit shaky, that's fine, it's just your muscles working. And when you're ready, lifting high on your tippy toes, send your bottom down towards the heels, take your gaze to the top of the mat. We're going to take a nice big step or a little walk, whatever is accessible to you. Meeting at the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart. Bending generously through the knees, bend the knees, torso kisses thighs, crown and head down to the mat, forward fold. So grab the opposite elbow. We're just going to take a gentle sway side to side. Again, ragdoll pose, so good for your spine, stretches the hamstrings as well. You might be able to feel a little bit here in the lower back. So just allow the spine to be long, allow the neck to be long. Just take a little bounce maybe. Do whatever feels good again. One more breath here. And when you're ready, release the fingertips in front of you on your inhale, nice halfway lift, flat back, take the gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, and then inhale, root rise, sweep the fingertips down, around and up. Take them to the sky, press the palms together, exhale down through chest center. Find your Tadasana pose. So Tadasana mountain pose, great for bringing in awareness to how we should be standing in neutral position, awareness into the posture. So taking the feet hip distance apart, toes are facing forward, tailbone is pointing down to the mat, firm upon the core body, roll the shoulders down and back. Shine the palms out. Just take a moment to be here. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling stable. Lifting through that heart space. Okay, on your next inhale, sweep the hands above the head. We're going to take a gentle twist to the right. The twist, however, again, is coming from that mid-spine. Try and keep the hips still, facing forward. So when you're ready, exhaling, twisting towards your right, drop the hands down, right hand behind you, left hand in front. Look behind you with your gaze. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, take the arms back up. And exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful, let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, up. And exhale, twist to the right. Last time, inhale, up. And exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, reach the arms up. Interlink your 10 fingers, press the palms to the back of the head. So we're just going to do some nice rolls through the spine. So as we inhale, elbows close in, chin dips into the chest. We're going to roll down, bring a gentle bend into the knees and you roll down, all the way down, lead with the crown of the head. Torso kisses the thighs and then you lead with the crown of the head. Spike down to the heels as you lift up. Open the elbows wide at the top. Exhale. And again, closing the elbows as you exhale. Roll the chin down to the chest. Exhaling, curling down to the spine, bending to the knees, brushing the torso on the thighs. Down with the crown of the head, and then as you lift, leading, lifting up. Open the elbows wide. Last time, closing the elbows, chin into the chest. This feels so good. Take your time as well, don't rush this. Feel into each and every movement, each and every sensation. And open those elbows wide, take a stretch, well done. And inhale, sweep the fingertips to the ceiling. We're going to prepare for Utkatasana chair pose. So when you're ready, on your next exhale, send your bottom down into your chair. Weight is into the heels. You're keeping that natural lumbar curve in your spine. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. See if you can get a little bit lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach those fingertips ahead and exhale, fold. Nice forward fold. Let it all go. And then press into the palms. We're going to step back into plank. And then release the knees down. Keep the toes tucked. Walk the hands back to the knees. We're coming into a toe squat just to give these feet a bit of a stretch. Now, this is a bit of a love-hate. Most people it's a hate. But once you get used to it, trust me, it feels really good. But at first it can feel quite uncomfortable. So we need to channel that mind over matter, nice deep breath. So just close the eyes for a moment, connect to the breath. We're just going to do 2 breaths. You can do this, I know you can. Just nice deep breaths. That's it, one more breath. Well done, you're doing really well, let it go. Okay, so we're going to press into the knees and just lift up here. So we're coming in, we're just resting on the shins and the knees, taking the feet hip distance apart. Now this is where you might want to bring your blocks just to the side of you. We're going to go into a camel pose. Now camel pose is a back bend, so be really careful with yourself here. And only arrive to what feels good for you. So remember your form over your ego. And just listen to your body as it guides you. So first we're going to take the palms just to rest in the small of the lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together so it opens through the chest. Take an inhale. We're going to lead with the chest and then push the hip points forward. And just follow, track behind you with the gaze. Now you can stay here. But if you feel like you've got a little bit more in you, perhaps you can release your hands down to your blocks. If you're far along in your practice and you know what's coming next, perhaps you can reach the hands down to the heels. Keep pushing forward with those hip points wherever you are, take a breath. If you're in the full expression to come out, take one hand at the base of the palm, followed by the other. We meet with everyone else. And then guys, just slowly lifting forward, releasing out of your camel. Send your bottom back towards the heels, outstretch the fingers ahead of you. Child's pose, just taking the spine in reverse here. So whenever we've been in spine extension, we want to take the spine into flexion and vice versa. So just take a couple of breaths here. This just always feels so good. Just to enjoy, release that tension, let it all go. Well done if you made it into your camel. It's quite intense, however far you go with it, it is quite intense. So it's a nice one to practice. But just be careful with yourself if you do. Take one more breath here. And when you're ready, we're just going to bow upon the corner, lift up vertebrae by vertebrae, make it slow, make it slippy. Okay. Take the hips over to one side, take the legs out in front. Scoot the bottom towards the middle of the mat. Probably take a little jiggle with the legs, maybe a little tap to wake them up. Okay, toes and heels together, gentle bend through the knees, and just bring the integrity into the spine, so stacking the pelvis with the chest and the head. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep the fingertips above the head. We're coming into a seated forward fold. Long from the torso, take an inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, melt torso over the thighs. Plant the palms either side of the feet. And then just setting yourself up here. So if your spine is still nice and long, maybe you can walk the bottom behind you and get yourself a little bit deeper into this, but just meet yourself where you're at. The aim of the game is just to have a nice straight spine. So just meet yourself where you're at. And just know that your body knows where it needs to be right now. Just take a moment to connect. So reconnecting to the breath, reconnecting to the body. Notice where you're holding the tension, find the softness. And mindfully send your breath to where you're feeling your resistance. With each and every breath, your body softens, it opens, and it surrenders. Relax your jaw, your frown, soften your shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Well done, everyone. 1 more breath. Okay, to come out of this, just gently walk the hands back to you. Take your time, take your time. Coming into a twist, so bring the right knee in towards the chest, and then just take the right foot on the outside of the left leg. You're going to take your right hand behind you as you take your left arm and hug it around the right knee. Coming into your twist, so flex the left toes towards the body, roll the right shoulder back, lift through that heart center, gaze is behind you, 3 breaths. So as you inhale, fill your back body up with air into those ribs, and as you exhale, just find that space, Well done. 1 more breath. When you're ready, gently, just bringing yourself back to center. Let's take the stretch to the other side. So outstretch the right leg, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Take your right arm, left foot on the outside of the right leg. Take your right arm and hug it around that left knee. Sweep the left arm behind you, roll back through that left shoulder, flex the right toes towards the body. There's a lot going on here. Lift through that chest space, take the gaze behind you. And just find that breath, Nice deep breaths, and already I hope that your spine is starting to feel a lot better. I know mine is. I really love doing this work. It makes just such a difference in my body and how it feels and how I hold myself. And the more you do this, the more awareness you bring in. Take 1 more breath here. And when you're ready, come back to the centre. Well done, guys. So soles of the feet to meet the mat, bend the knees in, stretch and reach the fingertips forward. Let's go all the way back onto our spine. Take it slow, take it steady. Ooh, when you get there, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then perhaps just rock side to side, massaging out that lower back. That feels so good. Okay, perfect. Soles of the feet towards the mat, hip distance apart. Just want you to notice your lower back here. Is there a gentle, is your lower back kind of lifting and arching? If so, I want you to hug your belly button in towards your spine. So the ribs are kind of pushing down towards the hips, so that tailbone's elongating onto the mat. Walk the heels slightly towards your bottom. Press down through the heels, take the palms down the side of the body, chin into the chest. We'll prepare for a bridge pose. So we're going to do a nice moving bridge. So take a nice reset breath. Inhale, exhale. Really nice. So on your next exhale, we're gently just going to start to lift those hip points towards the sky.
And I want you to lift the arms with you as you go. So you're going to be travelling with the arms as you lift vertebrae by vertebrae all the way into that shoulder column. Keep the hips, knees in line with the hips. Reach those fingertips behind you. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we're coming back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Make it slow, make it mindful. The hands follow. So tucking that pelvis under as you press right down into the tailbone, making sure those knees aren't splaying out. Okay, let's go again. So take an inhale. And exhale, start to lift those hips up. Gentle squeeze on the glutes as you get to your highest point. Travelling with those hands as you reach behind you. Some really good exercise. This is good for your glutes as well, which is great for helping to support your posture, by the way. And exhale all the way down, back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Well done. Let's do one more. Last one, inhale here, and then exhale, lift it. So these slow, mindful movements is what I like to encourage in our yoga practice, because it helps us to really feel into our bodies and our sensations instead of rushing through all the time like we tend to do in general day-to-day life. We are able to actually take the time to feel what's happening, bringing that awareness into our bodies, getting to know our bodies a lot better. So that's why I tend to encourage these slow, mindful movements instead of rushing through. Trust me when I say you will feel the benefit of this. Okay guys, hook the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a hook. If you have blocks, we're going to come into fish pose just to finish. I love this pose. And again, it's really good for your spine. So if you do have your blocks, you can make a T shape. So one block on its higher edge and one block on its flat edge. So higher edge is in the middle, flat edge is at the top. If you haven't got blocks, don't worry, I can show you what to do without them. So first, if you have blocks, I want you to take your spine onto your block. So you're resting this long edge block just in between the space and the shoulder blades. Takes a minute to set up. So I'm just going to give you a few moments here just to set that up. So just have a play, get yourself nice and comfortable. Once you find the sweet spot, you will know, you know when it's in the right place. And when you get there, I want you to turn the palms towards the sky. Just let the shoulder blades hook around the block and just allow the feet to fall out to the side. So guys, those of you who have blocks, you're here. Okay, those guys who haven't got blocks, don't worry, I've got you. So what we're going to do is feet together. I'm going to create like a diamond shape with the hands, so thumbs to touch and these fingers here, index fingers to touch, yeah? And you're going to place those just under your bottom, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then you're going to push into your forearms. So the forearms are what are going to support you here as you push up, lift through the chest, and then just rest the forehead, sorry, not the forehead, the crown of the head onto the mat. So you guys can be here, you'll feel it. It's such a nice sensation. So wherever you are, just enjoy. Obviously those without blocks, that can feel a bit more intense. So just stay there for as long as feels good for you. If not, if you're feeling comfortable, you feel like you can hold for the next 3 breaths, then go for it. 3 nice deep breaths wherever you are, whatever shape you're in, whatever support you have. Just 3 more deep breaths. Whenever you're ready to come out, you can come out. You can just lie on your back for a few moments until we all catch up. So those of you who have your blocks, just allow yourself to surrender. Be supported by the blocks beneath you. Relax your jaw, your frown, your forehead. Those of you without blocks are probably starting to fatigue a little bit, so well done if you've made it this far. Perhaps if you're ready to come out, you can just start to release one forearm and then followed by the other, just slowly coming out of this. Those with blocks, just taking just a couple more breaths. Well done. Let's take one last breath. Okay, again, wherever you are, so to come out of this, we're just going to press into, let's press into the right palm and then push to the left, just to lift yourself up. Remove your blocks from behind you. We're going to meet the rest of the crew down on our backs. And then just bring the soles of the feet together. So press the soles of the feet together. Just recommit that tailbone to the mat. Allow gravity to take over on the knees. And then just allow the palms to shine towards the sky. Let's just take a moment here just to completely relax and be still. Soften the face. Release the tension out of the jaw and unclench the teeth. Allow the shoulders to be soft. Just taking 3 nice deep breaths here, just to relax, let go. Just allow yourself to marinate in your yoga practice. Allow yourself just to have a few moments of stillness, just you, your breath and your body. Taking a moment to allow your busying mind just to settle. And just seeing those thoughts, those busying thoughts, those occupying thoughts just washing in like waves to a shore, crashing in and then out, in and out. As you drift in and out of your awareness, just allowing yourself to completely relax, surrender, breathe. Really nice. So just take a couple last breaths here. Well guys, just feel free to stay here. If you want to extend your legs and be in full shavasana, you can do, your choice. If you'd like to close the session with me, and just gently draw the knees together. We're just going to cactus the arms behind us, take an inhale, and gently pass the knees from left to right, just a couple of times. And then when you're ready, just take the knees back into the chest. Okay, so we're going to give the spine one last massage through some gentle rock and roll. So building a little momentum. We rock backwards and forwards. Just make sure when you rock back, you're rocking into the shoulders and not the neck. Let's do one more. Build the momentum to come into your seat. When you arrive on your seat, just bring the awareness back into the spine. Just feel your spine, just feel into your body, just feel perhaps how much lifted you feel, how much more space you've got. The tension's hopefully melted away from you, you're feeling good. Take a deep breath into you. Just let it all go with a sigh. Let's do one more deep breath into you. Let it all go. Well done. Gently bring the hands over the heart. Just take a moment to offer yourself some gratitude. Honour your practice, honour your body. And well done for showing up here today on your mat, guys. And thank you. Thank you for trusting me to guide you through, sharing your time and your energy with me. It's a great pleasure to be in this space. I wish you nothing but blessings from my heart to yours. Namaste. So thanks so much guys, thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. I feel so much better. What a nice practice to do. And you could do that on your lunch break, if you're feeling like you've been sitting at the desk all day, at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, whatever suits you. So just remember, if you like that, to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get access to all of my yoga flows and my other offerings that I have here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on your mat again soon. Have a great day.